Hi guys, welcome back to another writing mini lesson. In this lesson we're going to be talking about elaboration. If you've gotten to this point in your informational writing, let's take a minute to celebrate the amount of writing you've probably done by now. Sometimes we write fast and furiously, and sometimes we take a moment to pause and rethink about what we have written. These two speeds of writing can go together. Sometimes we shift between writing and rereading, and it's important to do that no matter what kind of text you're writing. You'll always want to pause, reread your writing, and to think about what's not so good. You've already set some goals for yourself in this writing process, and you're looking at things that you can continue to improve in your writing. Sometimes we teachers notice that there's not a lot of detail in your draft. And one of the best ways we can improve any piece of writing is by adding detail, and that process is called elaboration. When writers do this, they look for details that bring things to life. So let's take a look at this piece of writing I have in front of me. It's one of my paragraphs for my flexible seating chart. My flexible seating. Let's take a look at this piece of writing that I have in front of me. This is one of the sections of my informational writing about flexible seating in our classrooms. Let's practice adding detail to this piece of writing. So let's look at it. This is about types of furniture. So far we have, in our flexible seating classrooms, we have many different types of seating for students to use. We have a variety of tables. We have a variety of chairs. We also have a rug and student floor desks. So to add elaboration and add detail, we could explain by using the phrase "that means," and that might be one way that we could add some extra detail. So I see that I've mentioned student floor desks here, and maybe one thing that I could do is explain what those are. So I might start another sentence that says, having these floor desks means that students can work anywhere. All right, so now we've already added an additional detail, excuse me, to help our readers understand better what we're thinking. All right. I think one of the things that would be nice to do to add detail and elaboration would be to focus on this area here, where I have similar words and sentence structures. We have a variety of tables. We have a variety of chairs. I think we could explain more a little here and then try to make a comparison. So one thing that might be nice to do is to use some kind of symbol and put it here, and then write down below what we would like to add. And then when we put together a final draft, we would add it all back together. So I think after saying we have a variety of tables, we have a variety of chairs, I'm going to make myself a little star. And you could use any shape. It could be a triangle, because you might end up with more than one. So I put a little star, and now down below, I'm going to put another little star. And this means that this is what I'm going to add at the point of the star. So now let's add some detail about the types of tables and chairs we have. In our classrooms, there are tall cafe tables, rectangular tables, and a big round table. We also have couches, stools, and tall chairs. In addition, we have cushions to put on the floor. These cushions are soft like a pillow. So now we've put in something that's a comparison, and that adds great elaboration to your writing. So your task today, if you're working on elaboration, is to go through your writing and look for places where you can add detail by making comparisons, by making similes and metaphors with your figurative language like we just did, by explaining more, by explaining what that means to your reader. If you can do that, you'll add plenty of detail and elaboration to your writing.